And we are getting set to go. Down and quiet, and we're off and underway. Pro Nitro Buggy, A main. 45-minute start here to this one. And Tyler, you may be right, a pretty decent, oh, somebody tell one on the back straight already here on lap one. David Ronefalk jumps up into the lead now.
It was not that great of a start, to be completely honest.
You are correct on that one as they work their way around. So David Ronefalk, your 2018 winner, up into the lead already. As they come back around here, we'll see what the running order is going to be here on lap number one.
Battier was running second, but Tessman snuck around him. It looked like, or Mayfield sneaking around him. Mayfield and Tessman have really similar bodies when they run the nighttime stuff.
And your top qualifier, Davide Ongaro, back in the number 10 spot here in this one. As you can see, Ronefalk starting to stretch out his lead here, coming around on the triple. Look at the battle we got in second and third, fourth and fifth, all going to be right there together. Ryan Mayfield with the night scheme, sitting in second.
Barufalo up to third, up to second. Tessman going around the outside, so we've got a battle for second coming onto the straightaway. Sorry, between Mayfield and Barufalo, not Tessman. Again, getting confused with the paint jobs.
Oh, and there, I believe, is Davide Ongaro. If I'm not, no, that is Dakota Finn. Onto the backside they go. So Ryan Mayfield in that number 2 spot. Oh, a tumble there for Mayfield, and I believe that's going to, no, that was not Mayfield. That was Tessman. Mayfield now goes up into the number 2 spot.
So Ronefalk across the line, Mayfield across the line. Battier with a long lap. So Tebow to third, Battier to fourth. So Tebow to third from the 9th place starting spot. Canas up to 5th from 12th.
Well, Jared Tebow, he's been feeling good with the Techno RC 10 scales. Obviously, your Reedy Race winner here from 2019. He's won a couple of regional races with the Techno RC 8 scale. Oh, and I believe that was Ty Tessman jumping right into the mix there. And now he's sitting in third here, so he's got to be happy about that, but a lot of racing left to go. Look at the carnage now onto the front straight. Dakota Finn goes tumbling. And I believe that was, yeah, Barufalo right there with him as well.
I don't think that was Dakota Finn. I think that was Battier.
Here they come back around now. Tebow dropping back to the number 5 spot. Juan Carlos Canas now up to third. Robert Battier into 4th. Tebow into 5th. Up and over the triple they go. There is Davide Ongaro, your top qualifier, who is still sitting in 9th at this point. Here they come back around to the front side, down the front straightaway. There's Jared Tebow back up into the number 3 spot. So Jared Tebow leading a freight train right now down the backstretch. Tebow in 3rd, Sanchez in 4th.
Bornhorst up to 5th, Ben 6th, Canas down to 7th, Tessman 8th, Ongaro 9th, Barufalo 10th.
Well, up and over the triple.
Wow.
Oh, what a save for Tebow.
Tebow almost flying off the track.
And Tebow, right now, Tebow does not look extremely comfortable. He looks a little on edge here in this one. He's got Robert Battier right there behind him. Battier going to try to set him up to the inside. Not going to be close enough that time by. Up and over the dough. Oh, somebody going upside down there on the triple section. Battier trying to dive to the inside. And look at this, Joe Bornhorst now. Bornhorst on the back door. Battier. Bornhorst goes wide and tumbles.
He tried to take that inside line, but with all of the ruts up the jump face, there's no way of making that triple in that line. Ronefalk with a long lap, so Mayfield back out front. So it sounds like the reason why we had a 10-minute warm-up was Battier broke a carburetor, of all things. Probably a slide boot on the carburetor. So they had to make a carb change, try to get everything retuned.
Well, meanwhile, Ryan Mayfield taking over the lead now. David Ronefalk 0.5 of a second back in second. We'll see if we can find that battle for first and second. Down the front stretch they go. Mayfield and Ronefalk crossing the line nearly the same time now. Oh, wow. Ronefalk end over end. He gets back going once again. That's going to give Mayfield some breathing room now. Here they come through the roller section once again. Back around to the triple. Ryan Mayfield out front. Mayfield, your Nitro Pro Truck winner from yesterday. Can he do it again here in Pro Nitro Buggy tonight?
If you're just tuning in with us tonight, yes, we know Mayfield's car looks different. He's running white instead of blue in the back so that he can see it at night.
Yeah, David Ronafalk in the number 2 spot. Robert Battier in the 3. Jared Tebow in the 4. Joe Bornhorst the 5. Ongaro, Barufalo, Fend, Tessman, Boots, Lutz, Ogden, Canas, Truey, and Cavallari. So Ongaro has now worked his way up to 6th. But the fastest lap on the track, the only driver to get down the 29-second lap range, is your race leader, Ryan Mayfield.
You know the track is difficult when Mayfield is lapping world-class drivers at the 5:30 mark.
Yeah, that is a very, very, very good point. He's working his way onto the back triple section. Joe Bornhorst making a move there on Jared Tebow, it looked like, for the number 4 spot. Joe Bornhorst
into
all the way to second. Wow. That battle onto the right-hand side of the track they go. Bornhorst in second, Ongaro in third. So Davide Ongaro has worked his way from 6th to 3rd, and I don't know what happened there with Tebow, Lutz, and the rest of that pack that was all together.
So here's Bornhorst coming over the triple.
Here they come back around.
And David Ronafalk is off the track.
Oh, no.
See if we can get some insight on what is going on.
So David Ronafalk, your race leader early on, he looked pretty dominant. Oh, trouble for Ryan Mayfield right there.
He's back going, though.
Mayfield making a bit of a mistake, but he's got a 13-second lead already on Joe Bornhorst. There's Bornhorst in the number 2 spot. He's got Robert Battier right there behind him in the 3 spot. Joe said to you yesterday in an interview up on the driver's stand, he's tired of getting second. He wants to win at the Dirt Nitro Challenge. And right now, if you're not going to be in first, the next best place is going to be in second. And he's doing that right now.
A little bit of insight on that, though. Joe has gotten second in either E-Buggy or Chuggy multiple times. Nitro Buggy, his best finish is a 5th. And it sounds like from one of our cameramen, Ronafalk is off the driver's stand. So Ronafalk's race is over.
Well, let's keep an eye on this battle as it heads onto the left-hand side as Ongaro now works his way up to the number 3 spot. Down the front stretch they go. Ongaro up to 3rd now. Ongaro's got his sights set on Joe Bornhorst, the team-associated driver. Your reigning IFMAR world champion for 8-scale Nitro Buggy. Ongaro up and over the double he goes. Here he comes. There's Bornhorst. Oh,
Ongaro spinning out. Battier back to 3rd. Ongaro going for the triple anyway.
Here they come back through the infield. Oh, another mistake for Ongaro. And I believe that might have been, not sure if that was lap traffic or not coming in. And now we're getting some drivers making their pit stops. Bornhorst in for fuel. Mayfield has been in and out. Robert Battier just turned his fastest lap of the race with a 30.1.
So Battier and Ongaro probably going for that 9-minute pit schedule.
Making their way back around, and that could play a big part in this one. Mayfield coming around after the pit stop. We'll see what his pit lap is, 37.5. And there's Robert Battier coming in at the 8:30 mark, so not going for 9. We'll see what Ongaro decides to do here. Ty Tessman in for fuel. And Ongaro has not come in yet. Here he comes back around this time. It is now at the 9-minute mark, so Ongaro should be pitting this lap. And he is.
There he goes. Man, coming into pit lane sketchy.
And he's out. So Marco Barufalo with the fastest pit. No, Juan Carlos Canas, a 4.7-second pit stop. Looking back at your race leader here, Ryan Mayfield. He's got a 5.9-second lead on Ongaro.
It's going to be different this lap, though. He's going to have a bigger lead. He should have about a 13-second lead on probably Joe Bornhorst.
As they make their way back around here, we saw Ryan Mayfield and Ongaro last night, 1 and 2 in the truck class. Robert Battier up to 2nd, Ongaro in 3rd, Bornhorst in 4th, Jared Tebow in 5th. Ty Tessman, Ryan Lutz, Barufalo, Finn, Ogden, Boots, Canas, Truey, Cavallari, and Ronafalk off the track. So we will not have a repeat winner from last year, as David Ronafalk is off the track. Taking a look here at Ryan Mayfield, that time by a 30.8. Robert Battier, 30.7, and a new fast lap of the race now. Davide Ongaro, 29.5. Here we're looking at the battle between the two Techno teammates, Joe Bornhorst and Jared Tebow.
Both going for the triple line.
And these two seem to work together really well. I got to spend a little bit of time together with them at the track and bouncing ideas off each other. I think it has improved both of their, not only their driving and their car setups and all that, but I just think their overall attitude at the track. I think these guys are a good team for Techno's front runners.
It's still early overall, but they seem happy this far.
Yes, absolutely. Well, 11 minutes down, 34 to go here in this one. Bornhorst stretching out just a little bit right now on Tebow. Ongaro and Robert Battier going to be the closest battle we've got up front. Ongaro sitting in second. He is 10.5 seconds back from Ryan Mayfield. 11:30 down, 33:30 to go. So a lot of racing. Here's Davide Ongaro, Team Associated driver. Ongaro's fastest lap, a 29.5. Mayfield's fastest lap, a 29.9.
So we are watching Ongaro, and now we are watching Battier, who has had a crash. Bornhorst right behind him.
And not far back there from, oh, Bornhorst making a mistake. It looks like Tebow may get by, and he does. So Jared Tebow now up into the number 4 spot.
And Ryan Lutz is off the track now.
Oh, man, tough luck for Ryan Lutz and David Ronafalk. 12:30 down, 32:30 left to go. Ryan Mayfield's lead now is only 7.7 seconds. Oh, a tumble there. That was Ongaro. No, that was not Ongaro. That was
Canas.
Canas.
He's a lap down.
12:45 into this one here.
Looks like Dakota Fend has gotten by Ty Tessman.
Tessman running in the 6th place spot. Not where Ty wants to be or probably expects to be. Ty had some good runs in qualifying, but just a little off from what we are used to seeing from Ty Tessman here this weekend. $13.20 down, 31:40 to go. It's Ryan Mayfield out front, Davide Ongaro in second. Davide now dropping back 10.8 seconds back in second. Robert Battier Sanchez in third. Joe Bornhorst in the number 4 spot. Dakota Finn in the 5 spot. Jared Tebow in the 6. Tessman, Boots, Ogden, Truey, Canas, Barufalo, Cavallari, Lutz, and Ronafalk.
So in the last 2 laps, Tebow has dropped from 4th to 6th with a 34-second lap and a 35-second lap. He is right in front of Tessman right now.
Well, Dakota Finn putting in a fantastic run here in this one, considering that he was in the B main. Started 15th, and he's now in the top 5. Putting on a good showing here for the new 8X from TLR.
Yeah, he looked pretty confident on the track walk before the race. So now we're watching Mayfield as he goes around the track with the white body. Normal colors on the front, white in the rear instead of blue. Oh man, almost spinning out.
Little mistake there from him. 10.2 second lead on Ongaro.
It's going to be a little bit smaller after this lap.
Yeah, and Ongaro just clicked off another 29-second lap. 29.9 last time by the line.
31.7 this time by for Mayfield.
There's Dakota Finn, the TLR driver sitting in 5th. Trying to chase down Joe Bornhorst. He's got Bornhorst just ahead of him there. Lapped the lap driver in between them there. I believe that is going to be Canas.
First weekend with OS engines for
That's right.
Dakota Finn.
You spoke to him. Oh, Joe Bornhorst making a mistake there. Bornhorst goes upside down. Dakota Finn now up into the number 4 spot. You talked to Dakota Finn. He seemed really happy with the new engines. He seemed happy with the car today. Overall, Dakota just seemed to be having a good time here this weekend. Good to see for Dakota Finn.
Yeah, just making the most of having to be in the B main.
And he did make the most of it. Made it to the A.
Made it to the A.
Here he comes back around now. Ryan Mayfield still an 11-second lead over Ongaro. Ongaro 5 seconds ahead of Battier. And Ryan Mayfield in the pits now. Mayfield making a pit stop here at the 15:38 mark. He is in and out with a 5-second pit stop.
And Ongaro down the straightaway. So they are on 2 different pit schedules. So right now when they come across the line, if everything stayed the same until the end, this would be the spread. Because Ongaro's going to do one, like I said, Ongaro's going to do 1 less pit stop. So he's going to make up about 5 seconds at the end of the race.
So if you're Ryan Mayfield, ideally you need to have, on the safe side, a 7 or 8 second lead heading into that last pit stop.
Right. Oh, Dakota goes flying.
And Ryan Mayfield now 0.2 of a second ahead of Ongaro. Let's see if we can find that battle on the track. And I'm seeing sparks on the backside of the track there. Looks like Ryan Lutt's back out on the track now.
Dakota Finn into the pits.
Ben coming in for fuel. There's Ongaro.
Where is Mayfield?
I believe.
It looks like Ongaro may have gotten by Mayfield.
And indeed he did. Ongaro, Mayfield, now 1.3 seconds apart.
So this is where the pits are going to play into things. Every couple of minutes, we'll see them bunch back up, and then when Ongaro goes into the pits, he'll be a little bit behind Mayfield. So Mayfield's got some work to do.
Well, Ongaro right now working his way around a Pico America instant replay here. This is how Ongaro got by Mayfield. Mayfield over the triple. Oh! Slaps down. Flips over. Luckily does not need a corner marshal, but that's where Ongaro makes his move.
It almost looks like the shock just went straight through the compression and chassis slapped and then bounced.
Both drivers last time by with 29.9 second lap times. So pretty even run here between them. Mayfield said yesterday, talking to you in the interview about the truck race, that he knew Ongaro was coming and Ongaro was on a move. Here comes Ongaro now into the pits. That is going to allow Ryan Mayfield to take the lead back away from him now. Robert Battier. And Robert Battier is going to be... Robert with a long lap here on this one.
This was the pit lap for Robert as well.
Ah, yes, and there is Ty Tessman. Ongaro coming back around here. And Ongaro with a 4.8 second pit stop.
So right now he's about 3.5 seconds behind Mayfield. So Ongaro in a good spot right now, having 1 less pit stop. He's got about 4 to 5 seconds to his advantage. Oh, and he makes a mistake.
Oh, he goes upside down.
That may be just enough for Mayfield. He would have to keep it at this distance or make up time. Otherwise, he's going to run into trouble in the last 7 minutes after his final pit stop.
Oh, here he comes down the front stretch. Up and over the triple once again. Mayfield, Ongaro, Battier, Finn, Bornhorst, Tessman, Tebow, Boots, Ogden, Carlos, Canas, Truey, Cavallari, Lutz, Barufalo, and Ronafog. So Marco Barufalo off the track now.
Bornhorst has moved back up to the 4 spot. And Battier came in about 30 seconds early of the 9-minute pit schedule. It shouldn't really affect anything, but we could see them switch back to a 7-minute pit schedule for him. Ongaro was a little bit closer, but he was also early.
And Ongaro right now 4.6 seconds back from Ryan Mayfield. Coming up on the 20-minute mark here in this one. Not quite halfway through this 45-minute A main. And that battle right now between Dakota Finn and Jared Tebow. 4th and 5th. Tebow getting his way by there. Down the front stretch they go. Tebow up to 4th. Dakota Finn in the number 5 spot. On the right side they go. Finn's got the inside line over the triple. They're going to be coming up on some lap traffic. I think that might be Cole Ogden. Tebow to the inside of him there. Dakota Finn. Oh, Finn making a little bit of a mistake. Here they come back around right now. Oh, in trouble for somebody. That might have been Ty Tessman. I think Tessman having trouble after the triple. There goes Tebow down the front stretch. Finn right there behind him. And I think Tessman took a tumble. He did. Robert Battier now up to 6th.
Somebody just took a tumble at the end of the straightaway and then another tumble after the triple. Oh, and Tebow having a little bit of trouble.
Tebow getting back going again. There's Dakota Finn right there with him. 21-15 down, 23:45 to go. Ryan Mayfield now out to an 8.5-second lead on Davide Ongaro. Finn going back by Tebow.
So this is our battle for 4th and 5th. Joe Bornhorst up to 3rd. So Battier with 2 long laps, a 36 and a 36. That's what dropped him all the way down to 6th.
Here they come. You can see, almost like a motocross track, you can see the 2 lines coming into that berm turn before the triple. 2 very distinct pack down lines. The rest of the track has a lot of fluff on it.
Dakota Finn with his fastest lap of the race at a 29.9. Mayfield stretching out a bit of a lead again. So as we were talking about, he's got to be at least 6 seconds ahead of Ongaro going into the last pit stop. Right now he's 8.5, so cutting it pretty close.
Well, we're talking about fast laps. Fast lap on the track, a 29.4 by Ryan Lutz, who's sitting 13th and 10 laps down to your leaders. $22.30 down, $22.30 to go. We are halfway through this one, ladies and gentlemen. Tebow in the 4 spot.
Battier
in the
dropping.
5 spot. Robert Battier out. Drop it to the number 8 spot, if not further.
All right, Pico America instant replay of what happened to Battier on our other camera angle. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Onto the straightaway. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Running straight into Bornhorst. Car broken. That's it. You're done.
Wow, so Joe Bornhorst, your 3rd place driver.
No, it looks like this may be that. Oh, is that Joe upside down?
No, Joe Bornhorst coming around up and over the double. Bornhorst should still be in the 3rd place spot. No, he's dropped back to the 5th place spot after his pit stop. There's Dakota Finn. There's Jared Tebow. So Bornhorst making a 4.8-second pit stop. Good pit stop for Bornhorst.
Dakota Finn making a mistake on the triple. Joe Bornhorst jumping over him.
Up and over the double through the roller section once again. Tebow in for fuel. Dakota Finn has not made his pit stop yet. Neither has Ongaro. Oh, no. Trouble here on the left side right before the loop. That is going to be Ty Tessman.
So it looks like Tebow and Tessman may have tangled.
They had a little scuffle as well in our truck qualifying on Thursday. Here is Dakota Finn now. Oh, Dakota Finn tumbling. Joe Bornhorst gets into him. Bornhorst goes by. Bornhorst back up to the number 3 spot now. Dakota Finn in the 4. Back on the right-hand side they go. Ryan Mayfield now with only a 5-second lead on Davide Ongaro.
Finn has still not pitted yet. But you see Mayfield's lead going back down to 5 seconds. He has pitted, Ongaro has not. So this again is what it would be like in the last 7 minutes, after the last 7 minute mark. So Mayfield sitting pretty right now. He's got enough of a lead that he'll be able to gap Ongaro at the end, barring no mistakes. Finn coming in.
Mayfield, Ongaro, Bornhorst, Finn, Tebow, Tessman, Boots, Battier, Ogden, and True at your top 10. Carlos Canas, Cavallari. Now Ryan Lutz off the track again. Barufalo off the track, and Ronafalk off the track. Oh, trouble for Joe Bornhorst there. I believe that's going to let Finn maybe go back by here.
It shouldn't. This was Finn's pit lap. So Bornhorst going by. And Finn should be coming out right there, right in front of Jared Tebow. So Finn goes from being in a battle with Joe Bornhorst to being in a battle with Jared Tebow. Techno teammates. He can't get away from a Techno.
26 minutes down, 19 to go here in this one. We are looking at Ryan Mayfield right now. Ryan Mayfield, the Mugen Seiki driver, making his switch on engines this year. Switching over to Maxima Fuel and Maxima engines.
Mayfield coming up a little short on the double before the triple.
Mayfield now only has a 2-second lead on Davide Ongaro. So Ongaro, last time by the line, Mayfield at a 30.4, Ongaro with a 29.6.
So Ongaro should be coming into the lead this lap, or into the pits this lap. My bad. Words are hard at this point.
And you can see Ongaro starting to work his way into the picture a bit. Here comes Mayfield. And here comes Ongaro. Ongaro looks like he went on by this time. Bornhorst in third still. Dakota Finn in fourth. Bornhorst is actually right there with Ongaro. He has a lap down. So first and second have lapped all the way up through third. Look at Ongaro. He has now closed that gap up to 1.3 seconds. Just goes to show that Ongaro is on a mission here in this one. Now he probably is going to make that pit stop that you're talking about this time.
Yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit. He should be coming in this time by. There he is.
He's going to be in and out. He's still not going to be too far behind, though. That battle for third now, once again, Dakota Finn and Joe Bornhorst. Dakota Finn sitting in third through the roller section. Bornhorst catching a hold there. Up and over the triple he goes.
Riding the outside of the cushion. They're running out of cushion. They're about to just start hitting the pipe after the triple.
It might actually be smoother to hit the pipe than hit the hole.
I think you're probably right.
Mayfield, Ongaro, Finn, Bornhorst, Tebow, Tessman, Boots, Battier, Ogden, and Juan Carlos Canas, your top 10. Dakota Finn up and over the triple there. Joe Bornhorst right there behind him in the fourth spot. Jared Tebow going to be 1.5 seconds back.
Looks like Tebow let Ongaro go and lost some time.
Ongaro now going to be 7.5 seconds back. Oh, and Elliott Boots coming into the pits now.
Yeah, we just saw a shot of Boots' car being handed to Mick Craddock. So Dakota Finn pulling a little bit of a gap this lap on Joe Bornhorst.
And oh, Finn coming up a little bit short on that first double. 30.6 that time by, 30.5 for Bornhorst. We'll see what Tebow's got when he comes around. Tebow looks like a long lap. Well, I say that 32.7.
So Ongaro's still sitting about 9 seconds behind Mayfield. So Mayfield's got a little bit of a cushion, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, and Ongaro, that was last lap was a 33.4. Ryan Mayfield a 31.7. Anything can happen, though. We still got a lot of racing left to go. 15:40 left in this one. Joe Bornhorst trying to close that gap back up on Dakota Finn. That is going to be our closest battle on the track right now.
Joe catching a couple of the ruts right before the triple. You can see his car hopping around.
Dakota Finn, a podium for Dakota Finn here at the Nitro Challenge with the new 8X. That would be a strong showing for him and the Keeler team.
Ongaro on camera just got stuck after the triple. Marshall had to go get him, so he's going to lose more time to Mayfield this lap. So at this point, with 15 minutes left to go, it may still be a little bit premature, but Mayfield may have weathered the storm of young Ongaro. He kept the pace up for a long time, but now he's 11 seconds back. Mayfield can control the pace, but definitely not over.
But, oh, Dakota Finn getting sideways. Here comes Joe Bornhorst. Bornhorst in for fuel this time. He is in and on the wall. Got David Scott and Matt Walter pitting him there. And he's out of pit lane.
So one more pit stop left to go for Joe. 2 more for Dakota.
It's Mayfield, Ongaro, Finn, Bornhorst, Tebow, Tessman, Battier, Ogden, Carlos Canas, Truey, Boots, Cavallari, Lutz, Barufalo, and Ronefalk.
Ongaro with another long lap. Another 33-second lap to match his 33-second lap to match his 32-second lap. So Ongaro just went from being 8 seconds back to 16 seconds back in a matter of about 3 laps.
Yeah, he's definitely moving the wrong direction. Got a 20-second lead, 17-second lead now on Dakota Finn. And if you look at the average lap times right now, Ryan Mayfield, a 31.2 is his average. Ongaro, 31.5, and Finn, a 31.7. Looking here at Robert Battier, I believe, as he works his way around in the number 6 spot. On to the right-hand side of the track he goes.
Tebow with a really long lap. Oh, he must have just pitted.
I don't know, he had a 40 and then a 40.5.
Yeah, so Tebow pitted, so he had trouble probably coming into pit lane or right before coming into pit lane.
There we're looking at Mike Truey. Mike Truey taking the win in our B main. Down the front stretch he goes on to the right-hand side.
So 32-30 down, 12:30 left to go. Mayfield with a 14-second lead.
Mayfield stretching this one out, 12:20 to go. Take a look here at Cole Ogden.
And Bornhorst with a couple of long laps, so Tessman moving into the 4th place spot. He's got a little bit of a pit advantage on Joe.
They're going to be right there together, it looks like, as they come down the front straight right now. So good battle between Ty Tessman and Joe Bornhorst. See if we can find that as they come around to the front side. And Robert Battier jumping up in there now. Tessman drops to 6th. Robert Battier in the number 4 spot. Joe Bornhorst in the 5 spot. And they were looking at Ty Tessman in the number 6 spot. Chasing down Joe Bornhorst, trying to work his way past Mike Truey there. Ty Tessman, the X-Ray Pro Line racing driver.
So Tessman with a 38-second lap, followed by a 32-second lap. So Battier up to 4th on a 9-minute pit schedule. Joe on a 7.5. Tessman on a 9.
Oh, that line right there from Tessman. Doing the Barufalo line. Oh, Robert Battier. Oh, and Bornhorst gets collected in that. Bornhorst goes upside down. He gets back going again. 10:30 left to go here in this one. Dakota Finn sitting in 3rd. Robert Battier in 4th. Joe Bornhorst in 5th. Bornhorst had caught up to Robert. Oh, another mistake for Bornhorst.
So a little over 10 minutes left right now. Mayfield still out front, 18 seconds ahead of Ongaro. Much like last night. This looks very similar to last night. Third place looks different. Third place was not Dakota Finn last night.
I got to be honest with you. Like Dakota a lot. And I think it's the 8X is a good car, but I did not expect to see Dakota Finn sitting in third right here.
Not after finishing third in the B main. I didn't expect that either.
Here they come back around. We're looking at Joe Bornhorst.
He's got Ryan Mayfield right in front of him.
Back around onto the left side, coming down the front stretch here. Looking at Juan Carlo Canas here, the S-Works driver. On to the backstretch he goes here. Robert Battier coming in for fuel now this time around. Ongaro in for fuel as well with 9 minutes left to go. So that will be Ongaro's final pit stop.
Tessman should be coming in on the next lap. Boots coming in.
Elliott Boots in and on the wall. Craddock and Paul King. There you saw the sparks coming off of Boots' car. And if you didn't hear, if you weren't with us earlier in the broadcast, the whole front straightaway is basically rock and gravel at this point, and it's not in the dirt. It's actually the base layer below the track. They brought the dirt over from a motocross track that was here on the facility, and they laid it on top of that gravel rock base. Somebody going upside down there. And they have basically worn all the way through it, and you can really see it at the end of the front straight. The camera does not do justice, though, as to how rough this track is and or the rocks, the bumps, the lines, and all that kind of stuff.
It really doesn't. We could fit Fee, the Sportsman Nitro Buggy winner, in quite a few of the holes out there.
Well, Davide Ongaro now, after his pit stop, 33 seconds back from Ryan Mayfield.
So we had a 37-second lap, a 34-second lap, a 35-second lap, and a 36-second lap. So maybe a little bit of a meltdown.
I'm going to say you're probably right. Ryan Mayfield here coming down the front stretch.
Wow, that is impressive at this level to lap the entire field.
Yeah, Ryan Mayfield really on a move here in this one.
Ongaro not even trying to unlap himself. He just checked up. This is yours, buddy. This one's yours.
And Ongaro, yeah, he's definitely, Ongaro has slowed his pace down a bit. One thing we haven't really talked about is tire wear on this track. And after a 45-minute race, could tires be playing an issue in this?
It's possible. I haven't really been noticing tire wear as I've walked around the pits. It hasn't been that insane, so I don't really see that happening, but it's possible.
Well, there, Ongaro, another mistake. And another mistake right after being turn marshaled. So Ongaro having a really rough time here. And now Dakota Finn into second. Dakota Finn is all the way up into the number 2 spot.
So Ongaro having all sorts of trouble.
Wow, we did not expect this out of Dakota Finn or out of Davide Ongaro. 6 minutes left to go. Dakota Finn finishing third place in the B main, driving the new TLR 8X. And here he comes down the front stretch, working his way around in his signature paint scheme. On to the right side. Finn into second now. Ongaro 7.2 seconds back from him. Ty Tessman in fourth. Robert Battier in fifth. Jared Tebow, Bornhorst, Carlos Canas, Ogden, Truey, Boots, Cavallari, Lutz, Barufalo, and Ronafalk. 5:30 left to go here in this one.
I don't even think Dakota Finn expected Dakota Finn to do this well.
No, Dakota Finn looking really good right now down the front stretch. He goes on to the right-hand side.
I just got a text from Chloe Finn, Dakota's wife, saying that she can't even right now. She's lost the ability to even.
Can't even.
She's now uneven.
Well, here comes Finn around to the front side, going for the triple. Finn looks really, really smooth out there here in this one. Looking at lap times, Finn's average lap time is a 31.6. He's in for fuel now. Mayfield's average lap of 31.3. It makes you wonder if Dakota Finn could have done a little bit better in qualifying and perhaps started a little closer to the front here in this A main. Would he give Mayfield a run for his money? Well, now Davide Ongaro is back up into the number 2 spot as Finn had to make that extra pit stop. 4:25 left to go here in this one. Ongaro back to second. Dakota Finn in the number 3 spot. There you see Jared Tebow checking up. Here they come back around down the front stretch. Ongaro, there's Finn again. Ryan Mayfield out front. 32 seconds ahead of Ongaro. 4 minutes left to go here in this race. With a 32-second lead, if he wanted to make 1, 2, maybe 3 more pit stops, you think Mayfield's got the time to do it?
Probably could.
Why not?
I don't see him doing that.
Top it off every lap till the finish. 3:30 left to go. There goes Ongaro. 30.2 for him there. We'll see what Dakota Finn's got, a 30.4. So pretty even lap times there between the two drivers. Working their way back through the roller section here. Ongaro and Finn on a pretty even pace. Ongaro losing his time, making mistakes. As here comes back onto the left-hand side now. Oh, Robert Battier tumbling there. Ongaro just about got tangled up with him. Dakota Finn going to be 2.9 seconds back for that number 2 spot. Here they come back through the rollers here. Ongaro up and over the triple. He's going to be coming up on, I believe that's Ty Tessman. Tessman in the 4 spot. 2:45 left to go here in this one. Mayfield, Ongaro, Finn, Tessman, Battier, Tebow, Bornhorst, Ogden, Carlos Canas, Truey, Boots, Cavallari, Lutz, Barufalo, and Ronafalk. There is Ryan Mayfield. Davide Ongaro in second. He is a lap down right there behind him. Ryan Mayfield, your Pro Nitro truck winner. He's looking to do it again here in Pro Nitro Buggy. Up and over the triple now. Minute 55 left to go in this one. Mayfield up and over the triple section, coming back through the infield. Mayfield a near flawless run here in this. Davide Ongaro in second. Dakota Finn in the number 3 spot. Ty Tessman still in 4th. Robert Battier in 5th. Jared Tebow going to be 1.4 seconds back from Battier right now. As you can see, this is Ryan Mayfield. And a new, I was going to say new fast lap of the race, a new fast lap for Dakota Finn, 29.7. Ryan Mayfield lapping his way all the way through the field and then back again almost all the way through 4th. 1 minute left to go here in this one. Dakota Finn 1.9 seconds back from Ongaro. Trying to close the gap up on him. Here's that battle now. Up and over the triple they go. Dakota Finn all over the back door of Ongaro now. 45 seconds to go. It's all going to come down to this for second overall here in our Pro Nitro Buggy class. Over the rollers down the front stretch now. Davide Ongaro, the Team Associated driver. Dakota Finn, the TLR driver. Onto the back straight. They got some traffic up ahead of him. Finn's got the inside line. Finn makes the move. Dakota Finn making the inside move on Ongaro, and Ongaro gets caught up in lap traffic now. Dakota Finn up to second now. 19 seconds to go. They're going to cross the line and get one more. Oh, and more trouble for Ongaro. Ongaro spinning out once again. There goes Dakota Finn down the front stretch. 5 seconds left to go. Mayfield going to make one more. Ongaro going to make one more. That is time. The drivers will be done when they cross the line. As they're working their way around. Here comes your race leader right here. Over the double single, rail on the outside berm one final time. One turn left to go now. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 8-scale Pro Nitro Buggy A-Main winner, Ryan Mayfield. Dakota Finn coming around for the number 2 spot. Davide Ongaro taking 3rd.
Ongaro, the top 3, that's your podium. Ty Chessman and
Trying to catch him once he gets done over here.
is out in the top 5.
All right, Ryan Mayfield, 45 minutes. You weathered the storm for the first 30 minutes with Ongaro. He fell back. You were able to just control the race after that. Man, where did that come from?
Man, it's just the whole team, man. I mean, we've been working hard. Like Adam Drake came up with the best shock package I've ever ran on this type of surface, and man, it was insane. I mean, I was changing lines. Ongaro was catching me. He was going wide at the end of the straightaway. I was going tight. I'm like, all right, I got to go wide. I crashed twice coming out of the pits because I was trying to get back to the, I mean, go walk the track afterwards and show how bad the end of the straightaway is. It's insane. So, yeah, when he caught me, I was like, man, I don't know what else to do. And then I just like, keep doing your thing, just run that 30. I kind of could lock into that 30-second lap, you know what I mean? And just do that really, I don't want to say easily, but it wasn't hard for me to just stay on that rhythm. So that was amazing. I can't thank my pit crew enough. Joe and Adam did an amazing job. Joe and Mike did an amazing job last night. Engine was flawless. We took it pretty conservative on the fuel. Could have done a 9-minute stop. We went for the 7:30 just because of my warm-up. The track was really dusty. The fuel mileage didn't look very good. Ended up, I was thinking that it wasn't going to be a fuel mileage game race. You know, people are crashing, so one, you know, pit stop's 4 seconds, crash on the track's probably 5, so didn't want to risk it. So yeah, everybody, J Concepts tires. You know, J Concepts swept the weekend with Ronald Falk and myself. That's fantastic for Jason. And thanks for the dirt crew, great facility. Track is insane. I mean, I'm tired.
That would be my last question. As you were talking about pit strategy going a little bit conservative, you know, obviously it worked out, but up until maybe the second to the last pit stop, it was looking like it was going to be a little bit sketchy at the end.
Yeah, I knew that I was going to drop a stop, or I was going to gain a stop on him, and you know, I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, okay, I got an 8-second lead. He's got 2 more. I got 2 more stops. He's got 1. That's probably about 8 seconds. So this is going to be close. You know what I mean? And then I don't know what happened. He started making mistakes or something, and then I saw him coming to the pits, and I was like, wow, I'm catching up to him, almost put him lap down. So then after that, I just cruised. I did my best. I felt bad at the end, man. Dakota and him were battling for second, and I tried to get the hell out of the way because they were going hard, and I stopped like out of the way, riding on Garo's way. That sucked. I didn't mean to do that. So anyways, congratulations to these guys finishing on the podium at this race. Is crazy. So yeah, thanks for you guys, and that was fun.
Yeah, thanks, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, we've got Dakota Finn. Man, we were talking about it in the booth. I said I don't think Dakota Finn expected Dakota Finn to be in the top 3 after the 15-minute mark. I mean, where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, qualifying started out pretty rough. The last qualifier, I had a top 10 run. It was really solid, and then we kind of took the momentum from there. B-Main, I had a terrible start and was able to get back up in the field, put my head down, and charge hard. Car was really good. We made a couple little changes here with the weather changing and just what I learned with how rough the track has been, and we hit the nail on the head. The car was awesome, and I got an awesome start in the beginning, and just worked my way up from there and put my head down and just try to do clean laps.
Yeah, I kind of have to ask you, you know, the B-Main, it was good, but your car was way better in the A-Main. So what did you guys do?
Yeah, we nothing too crazy, just sway bars, shock oil, and tires. We, you know, like I said, we learned a lot in the B-Main and took that and applied it, and we did a really good job. The team did awesome. Got my car where I needed to be, and everything was awesome. So,
All right, congratulations.
thank you.
All right, and finally, Davide Ongaro. Oh, that was a long one.
Yeah, really long.
You were able to keep touch with Mayfield for, let's say, the first 30 minutes. Did anything happen after that, or just the track being gnarly?
Yeah, I made a mistake on the double in the first lap, so I was in the back. I tried to push to come back, but I made too many mistakes in this final, so we come back stronger for sure.
Did you guys make any changes from the warm-up to the main?
We put just a soft tire because in the practice we used a super soft compound, but I think car was good. I don't drive like always, so can happen.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is the ProTech RC LS5. It's a 5-port long-stroke .21 Nitro engine, perfect for buggies and great for truck. It features everything you'd expect, like an easy-to-tune, heat-resistant carburetor, turbo plug, large cooling head, and explosive power.